work out, I mean, knew what these were, but they're tombs from the Shilla dynasty with the kings inside. They are the largest burial mounds I've seen ever. They're huge. So this is where they were all buried. Most were buried. A lot of houses were actually built on top back in the 20s, and then they eventually realised where they were, and now 70% of Gyeongju is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's been such a great place to visit. Just the history of the Shilla, the Three Kingdoms, just everything. It's just been incredible. I've loved it. It's just added to my opinion of Korea. I have noticed that a lot of this, everything is like new because it's all been rebuilt, but doesn't change the fact of how incredible it is. We've got one more stop, which will be sort of like a nighttime lights thing, so it probably won't come up particularly well, but we'll still have to check it out. There's so many mounds. I am curious about how they're actually made. They definitely are not natural, that's why you can spot them from a mile away. But I'm curious. It looks so much bigger than the one, I went to one in Poland as well, Krakow. It looks a lot bigger. But now that I have a second look at it, might not be. Something slightly majestic about all this. Burial mounds everywhere. Right, so we're down here. We're going to go into one of the main streets and have a bit of a walk around the city itself. Notice there's even more mounds over there. Really is most of the city. Okay, we're going to walk down this little cafe street. Might have something to eat, but I'm not feeling particularly hungry at the moment. It was a relatively late lunch. Oh, this is a cute little street. Nice. This is a incredibly calm, little, cute town. It is the coolest 7-Eleven I've ever seen. I think it has everything to do with the not being allowed to get rid of the buildings because it's UNESCO Heritage Site. That's a cool 7-Eleven. Walk around this little city for hours and hours and hours. I just love it. Right. Gonna need to start heading back soon. Even though it's just sunset, it's too much. So I'd love to stay in this little town, which I probably could have. I'm going to start making our way back. We've got one more stop, which will be night lights at some place. I haven't been told yet. So we'll get going. Definitely one of the more beautiful sunsets I've ever seen in a city landscape. So it's getting a bit dark. This is Gyeongju Palace. Again, all destroyed and rebuilt in the last 15 or so years. They've only rebuilt 3 of them, or 3 sections. There's a lot more that could have been rebuilt. But once it gets a little bit darker, we'll get some decent lights on. Oh wow. There's a total of 18 buildings found. Not many of the foundations are intact, but these ones here were. So you can see how big this place was. It was fairly hefty. This is what it originally looked like. got them with this bed, and that bed is still standing. And then I think that one over there by the water. Oh, this would have been so cool. So yeah, 1, 2, 3 of the local buildings that I've kept. And I just make my way all the way around. Wow. Got to keep making it over there. It's probably the perfect amount of light for my camera at the moment. So I'm going to try and make my way over to the other side there, get some photos from the other side. Let's see, this is the money shot. Oh, actually, I don't think it is quite as good as up there. But I mean, could be better when we get further around. Obviously, perfect place to end my day in Gyeongju. This is an amazing, beautiful, incredible little town. I think I found yet another little town that I would live in. And it's just, the whole country has just been a wow. I've got one more day in Busan, that is tomorrow. Then we're off to my last country for this trip. There'll be still plenty more after that. I'm doing some revisits, but we'll leave it.